Hey, this is Brad Rourke. How are you? I've got a lot of friends these days who are miffed at some of the privacy changes that Facebook has been going through. And, you know, I get their point. I don't necessarily share it, but I get it. A lot of people are saying they're going to be shutting off their Facebook profiles. They're going to be turning off their Facebook profiles. And I was just wondering, what about you? Are you going to be turning yours off? And if you are you really going to be turning it off? Because I think that it's really easy to say, you know, well, if this goes on, I'm going to shut it off, or, you know, Facebook, I'm tired of you. And you know, I think it's sort of like saying, you know, I'm mad at the phone company, and so I'm going to turn off my phone. You know, that may make me feel good for a moment, but in reality what's going to happen is that people can't reach me, and I can't reach other people. And, you know, Facebook is, like it or not, Facebook is a platform that is used by, you know, more than half of Americans. And that number is growing. The rate of growth is not necessarily what it was 6 months ago, but it is growing fast. And just as cell phones were things that not everyone had and became things that everyone has, Facebook is I think, becoming the same thing. So in 3 to 5 years, I would be just shocked not, you know, to meet someone who doesn't have a Facebook account and who doesn't use it as a means of connecting and staying in touch with people. So, you know, I think we're at the point where now it is, you know, for some people it's easy for them to turn it off because they're not using it so much. But for a lot of people, I think when it really comes down to it, and you go to, you know, hit the delete button, it's a lot to ask. So I'm just curious how many folks are just angry, and how many are really gonna follow through with it. As you can imagine, I'm not about to turn off my Facebook account. I find Facebook to be an invaluable day-to-day tool. I use it in work contexts and social contexts. And I don't put anything on it that I'm not, you know, fine with it being in public. I've never imagined that it really is private, or would always be private. But you know, I think that the more people who get that, who come to that realization that nothing online is really private, the better. But you know, I find it to be indispensable, and you know, it's easy to make the mistake of believing that you know, one is the typical user, and I know that I'm not a typical user. But by the same token, I look around not just at my friends, my close friends, and who are by and large like me, but also at a broader circle of acquaintances and connections. And I think that more and more people are finding it indispensable. So. You know, I enjoy Facebook. I'm not a Facebook fanboy. I'm not trying to shill for them, but I do recognize that it's just it's like not having Google to turn to do a search. It's like not having an email program. It's like, you know, it's the same. Not having Facebook is not unthinkable, but unlikely. Anyway, what do you think? Let me know in the comments.